Wait for the sound to change.
Yeah. So you just pushed your button and it changes?
Yes, sir. It's in track mode now.
It sounds like a gas-powered vehicle. Oh, shit.
Broke loose then. It's wet. Yeah, they are nuts. Find some dry ground. I was just barely.
Yeah, you barely punch it.
Getting on
Man. So they fabricate the sound?
it. So it's a speaker. Yes, sir. It's a speaker underneath, and then you put it in drag mode, and it's a little bit different. But it's like even on the drag. I don't know if you can see the heads-up display.
Yeah.
But on the, it's showing me how far I am left and right of track. I am 60-foot time, 330-foot time, 8th mile time.
Oh, wow.
1,000 feet, quarter-mile time. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, so when did they start with the three triangle thing? What is that?
So the three triangles is about the when they swapped over to the electric thing. It's about I can't remember what all three of them stand for, but it's like power, efficiency, and environmental safety and stuff like that. So each one of them. I should probably know that, but each one of them stands for something. But I know one of them. It's
I'm gonna
power.
Google it later.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Look at these guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to hold this thing in the road right quick. You got your launch control and stuff.
Launch control.
Yeah, you got your launch control.
Oh,
right here.
okay.
If it was dry, we'd let it go.
Launch it. Yeah.
And you got this power shot button here. Let's look it up to speed a little bit on it.
What does it do?
So it increases the power.
Oh. Oh shit. Man, I can see this getting away from a lot of people.
And it can. I haven't seen anybody really have issues with it being all-wheel drive and everything. It really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Now if this thing was rear-wheel drive, oh man, we wouldn't be able to do it. We just did.
No.
But yeah, they are incredible. Like I said, they top out mid 130, so they're not. You're not going to win a mile-long race.
Yeah.
But quarter-mile time and stuff like that. I think it runs 0 to 60 in like 3.1. I think.
Damn.
It's not crazy. Not crazy fast.
It's fast enough for my old ass.
Right. It's still pretty fast. And, the quarter mile, I think it runs a quarter right at 10 flat.
Man.
Yeah, that's without the launch control. With the launch control, it's a little bit faster. But,
So, and is this gonna be like a model that Dodge is going? Stellantis. Is it something that they gonna keep going, or is it just a one-time thing?
I don't know, because they moved over to this to keep the Charger Challenger name. And they came out with the EVs. They're bringing the Hemis back out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the end of this year, towards the end of summer. That's going to be pretty much for all the 2026 models. With as much effort and with as much as they've put into the battery powered vehicles, I doubt that they just do away with them. I'm sure it'll be an option, but that's just spinning the whole time. But I doubt they do away with them. I figure it'll probably be an option that you can choose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't foresee them just
Getting rid of just
It just doesn't make enough sense, given that they've invested so much money in the chargers and technology. Now that doesn't mean that they won't. We said the same thing about the Hemis. They're not going to get rid of the Hemi, and then sure enough,
they got rid of it, but they came back.
That's right. they didn't last 9 months.
Yeah.
Not having it. So we'll see how as it goes. Eventually, that's where the market's going to. Everything's going electric. The day will come where I don't know when it'll happen. The day will come when the majority of vehicles on the road are electric.
Well, I need Stellantis. How you say it again?
Stellantis.
Stellantis. I got 2,000 shares of Stellantis. I need them to go roll.
That's right. So do I. And for more than one reason.
Yeah.
Not only my retirement, but also if Stellantis is going up, it's probably because we're selling cars.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yes. How is this one selling good?
It's hit and miss. To be honest, it's an electric vehicle. They haven't really caught on so much here as they have in other places, simply because we don't have the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We live in central Mississippi.
Yes.
There's not. Number one, there's not a large population.
Yeah.
Number two, people haven't really caught on to the idea, right? And me personally, I was one of them, and I, kind of still am.
Yeah.
I'm not buying an electric car. And then I drove this one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I still don't want an electric car, but I want this.
Yeah, I know, right? So where do you charge it at?
So it's actually the same place that the fuel tank was. You open the door, looks like it has a fuel door.
Yeah.
And you just plug it in. And so they come with a level 2 charger that you have to have installed in your house.
Yeah.
Your power company can come out get that knocked out, or you have the option. Like say you live in an apartment complex, or you don't really have access to have it installed. They have what's called the Free to Move package. Basically, it's a monthly subscription, or you can pay per charge in one of the charges, same way you would at a gas pump.
Oh, okay.
Now it take to go from a dead battery to 80% takes depending on which level charger you're using. We use a level 2 charger for just to keep it just a baseline. The level 2 charger to go from 0 to 80% takes about 45 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
And then to go to 100%, it takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
Similar to how your cell phone is.
Yeah.
When you plug your cell phone up, it gets to 80% pretty quick. And then that last 20%,
it takes forever.
Yeah, right, it takes a little bit of time. It's the same concept. They are super neat vehicles. I was blown away.
Yeah, I'm blown away.
That was, like I said, what we just did was on wet pavement where we couldn't really grab traction. And but as far as the ride, they ride great.
Yeah.
They're smooth. There's not a lot of road noise. There's not a whole lot to it. I'm gonna drop you off here, Staff Sergeant.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm gonna go put this one back where it belongs.